everybody? It is the weekend, all you lovely people. Did not get a chance to put a video up last weekend since the carpet video because I was gone all weekend the next weekend, and I'm going to be gone all weekend this weekend. So it's Friday right now, about 5 o'clock. I'm going to be gone till Sunday night as a gymnastics meet over in Lake Mary. So I'm going to do this video today really quickly so you guys have something to watch, and I'm not leaving you guys hanging for another whole week or 2 weeks. So get this knocked out real quick, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so before I actually get started, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I got a lot of, I don't get to reply to everybody, but I get a lot of comments on Instagram, a lot of DMs, lots of stuff on YouTube as well, asking about this part of my car, that part, and I try to answer as many as I can. Sometimes I don't see the comments for a while, so I apologize for that. But today, the video, I'm going to go around my car, talk about the outside, the inside, the engine, and just give you every detail I can possibly think about, so just everyone knows everything. There's no secrets on my car. I don't really mind telling people about what I have in my car. So that's what we're gonna do today. Hopefully answer all the questions that I possibly can. If there's anything that I missed or any other videos or questions that you want to ask, leave them in the comments of this video and I'll try to go through and make another video answering whatever questions that are down there. So if you see questions that are already there that you like the comments so I know which ones you guys want to see videos about, or what questions you guys have altogether that I might have missed in this video, and then I'll make another video explaining all that and we'll go from there. So first things first for today is a car wash, because it's been 2 weeks since my car got a bath. So we're going to knock that out real quick, and then we're going to go through and talk about everything possible on the Jetta. So the car is clean. I hope you guys enjoyed that little edit I did there. Something different than the normal time lapse of the entire car wash. Try to put something cool and different together for you guys. Unfortunately, I'm leaving a lot sooner than I had expected, so I will not be able to finish this video today on Friday. So I will see you guys Sunday, and then we'll go over all the bits of the cars. I'll try to find some more questions that you guys might have, and I'll knock out everything Sunday. So we'll see you guys then. Alright, what goes on, everybody? It is Sunday. I'm back home. It's about 3 o'clock, and I'm rushed again. I gotta leave at 3:40. We're going to see the Tim Hawkins Christian community concert tonight at Orlando's church. Something like that. But it's gonna be awesome. He's an amazing comedian. But let's get back into what this video is for, talk about the car. Alright, so I'm going to start with the outside of the car, all the details there. I'll go over the wheels, which are under here. Then I'll work on the interior and the engine, and I'll just talk about everything that is this car. Alright, so since the Zobbers are in the garage, we'll talk about these first. They are Zobber 16-inch monoblocks, 3-piece wheels. They are 5x1 14.3. They come from Japan. They were OEM wheels to something, I think. I could be wrong. But Zobbers in 16-inch are extremely rare. I only found one set of these wheels online at all, and it was from an old Japanese forum. That's the only place I've ever seen them besides these ones here. So I'm pretty sure these are the only set that are like custom with custom lips and that kind of stuff, or like the only set that's really ever been rebuilt and like kind of running on the streets now. I haven't seen any other ones. There's a lot of 17s, but zero 16s, so that's kind of cool about these wheels. A few more of the specs. When I got them, they were 16 by 7, 16 by 8. I rebuilt them to 16 by 9s all around. The fronts have 2-inch lips. The rears have 2.5-inch lips. All the bolts are OEM. They say Aero. You can see right there. I hand polished every single one of these things. And let me just tell you how fun that was and how sore my hands were hand polishing that many bolts. The lips here, like I said, 2 in the front, 2.5 in the rear. They're custom made by a person, my Paul. He's a really cool dude. E-Wheel Works. He's in North Carolina. I'll put his Instagram right here, so you guys check him out if you need any custom lips made, because no 16-inch 32-hole lip will fit these wheels. I tried Smiths, I tried BBS, like every 16-hole lip wheel I could find. I tried, nothing fit these, so custom made is what I had to go with. The faces are glacier white, so it's white and has a cool blue pearl inside it. You can't really tell right now, but that's how the faces are. Polished lips, polished bolts, glacier white faces. That 16 by 9 front, 16 by 9 rear. The fronts are maybe plus, maybe 10ish or so, and the rears are closer to probably plus 0, I would say. But I have the Mark II rear beam in, so they fit much better. But that's basically the overview for the Zobbers. One last thing to mention: the tire size. They're Federal Evos 195/40/16, and they come with flames for lots of horsepower. So those are the tires and the wheels, the full setup. All right, moving on to the car itself. I'm going to go over I'll start from the front, work the way to the back, and did everything in between. Pretty straightforward. The car itself is steel blue LB5T. It's an OEM Volkswagen color on the 1994s. That was only out for a short period of time. It was I believe. Shaved washers on the hood. Vento headlights with a 3-bar Vento grille. Chrome OEM emblem. These are smoked Vento, European fogs, dummies and fogs. These are 3D printed Kanye shades from Greg. These are OEM Vento lower bumper vents that the guy sent me in the packaging, which is really awesome. These down here are little Vento fins that go around the little, they're not Vento fins, but they're little fins for the lower part of the bumper. This is a OEM deep Vento front spoiler. Vento bumper, obviously. The entire front end of this car is actually a complete Vento rebar and all, so that's pretty cool. Moving on from the front of the car here, we'll go to this side. These are Ford Explorer wheels. They're super cool. I love them. I love them. I have 4x100 to 5x114 adapters, which is how I run the Zobbers. And then I got these because these fit the adapters, so I don't have to change when I'm not running the Zobbers. I can just put these on without pulling adapters off and all that fun stuff. So that's the daily driven wheel setup. This fender is off of this car. My car's always had, when I first got my car, the fender that was on my car had the delete, and I always had one up there. So I don't know which one was original or what happened. It's a 97, so I assume, I don't know, because the fender on this side had never came off before, but I had that, and I also had the top one. So maybe it was added. I don't really know. So OEM mirrors, nothing special there. Fancy Rain-X wiper blades, very expensive. Glass. OEM side skirts, they're like 6 or 7 piece, I believe, but very cool. I got them for a really good deal back before Simply Clean 2014 or 15, I believe. What else is on this side? This side is pretty much that's it for that side. Let's go to this side. We'll talk about the fender here for a second. All right, I posted this fender on Instagram with a long explanation of it, but I'll give it to you again real quick in case you didn't see it. This fender I got from the junkyard for 40 bucks off a Mark III Golf. It was not Indian red, but a nice shade of red before I painted it. These vents either can be, they came on, some fenders were made like this in the 90s, I believe, and then some people made them. I think this one was made by a company, not by a person, because it's a really, really good job. I mean, it could have been done by somebody. I don't know for sure. But I think this one was, it came like this. So this is a really nice, I love this thing. I love this fender. It makes me so happy. And everyone asks about it. So that's the story behind the fender. You either get lucky and try and find one. I've never seen one for sale before. Or you can make your own. So that's your option for this. You can cut out a Sprinter vent out of like the Sprinter vans. Or whatever else has a vented fender or vents on the car. And then make a hole in your fender and weld it all in. But I don't have that kind of skill. So I'm glad I found it like this. And then side skirts. Roof. Oh, sunroof. Yeah, I should probably explain. This car is a 1997 Volkswagen Jetta GLS. Yeah, that's the year of the car. And all that fun stuff. Rear bumper is not for my car. The wing, I love this wing because this is actually the low wing that comes all the way down to the side versus the VR6 wing that's kind of a little bit higher. So I do like this wing a lot, but I think I might shave it when the car gets painted again. I haven't decided yet. In the back, we have the all clear tails, which I absolutely love. I have all reds as well and some smoked and OEMs, but these ones are on the car now. The European tub with a European plate and then a black emblem in the back. I haven't changed it to chrome yet. And then my Amazon exhaust tip, which looks cool because it's black chrome. So that's the overall of the outside of the car. I think I got everything. Pretty straightforward. Nothing like super secretive. Alright, so let's move on to the interior. I'm going to turn this light on so I can get a little bit more light here. Okay, so to give you an idea of this, my interior, this car here is a 97 Jetta GLS. Exactly the same as this car. So this is what my interior was before. The tan seats, tan carpet, tan console, the tan this is exactly what my interior was, you know, minus the wood because it's a truck. But this is what my car was. So this is where we're at now. Let's start on the sides. These cool little chrome door pins here. These are poofy leather door cards out of a VR6, or well, this one came out of a VR6. I have manual windows, but I also have the buttons still, just in case I ever decide to go back. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I have both. Whatever. These are chrome door handles out of a Mark 3.5 Cabrio. This is a Mark 3.5 Cabrio dimple dash, as you can see there. I did a video installing it not too long ago. European switch. This actually was for when I had super cool halo lights, and I thought they were the awesomest thing ever. But that's still there. I haven't changed it out. Momo steering wheel with the red horn and the shorter adapter there. I got this steering wheel from Soho 2015 from Highway Star for a super good deal. Wheel and the hub together was awesome. This here is the surface gauge cluster. 245, 402, so I will not be doing a contest about my miles my car because it's already too close, but that's the cluster I've had. I've had this cluster in this car since 182,000 miles. I've put a lot of miles on this car. To the seats, these are, I believe they're GLX seats. They came out of the TDI, but they're the same thing. Black leather all around, front and rear, with black leather headrest to match. You guys saw the interior that I swapped out. I did the carpets and the side running boards here, along with the entire center console. Throughout here, new leather shift boot I got. I can't remember where it's at, eBay. I think this one and this one together. This is the Rocco Performance. It's like 3-pound weighted shift now. I'm from the junkyard for like $4. Cannot beat that. I love it. The custom little piece in the middle that I built for the gauge pods. So all black through here. Let's go out and hop in the car real quick. In the center here, you can see I have all my Pink Floyd stuff. I have this one and this one. I have a third one, but I didn't want to pull anything else out at the time, so I just left it with that one and that one. Very, very cool. Just little accent pieces that a lot of people don't realize, but Pink Floyd made cars, Eagles made the car, and the Beatles made a version of this car back in the 90s. The paddles for the air here. OEM steering wheel. Most of this is pretty much OEM. Over here, missing the glove compartment handle like most Mark IIIs. I have it somewhere. I need to put it back on, or at least put it for show at least. Same on this side. Poofy door card with the Mark 3.5 chrome door handle. Manual windows all around. There's a video for that as well if you didn't see it. Chrome in the back, and then we'll go ahead and hop to the back here. Actually, my headliner is still tan, and it really needs to be redone. It's coming. I promise it's going to come eventually. Let's go to the back. All right, let's come to the back of the car. Pretty similar to the front of the car. Black carpet all the way through. Obviously, the black trim pieces down here. Same thing in the back. Poofy leather door cards with chrome door handles and manual cranks. The strut bar here, which, as you can see, is functional and tight. Well, not strut bar, the harness bar. I don't have harnesses on it, but it looks very, very cool. I got it for a good deal. I trimmed the pieces down here so they're nice. It looks pretty smooth where it fits. I made custom brackets for these. This is a universal harness bar I found out, so I had to kind of custom fit it for the most part. Not too bad, but there's a video on this, and if you want to watch that, you can see how this was fitted in the car. Black leather seats throughout the back. They're in pretty good condition. Matching headrest in the back. This deck is still tan. I may change that. I just haven't got around to wanting to mess with back here and do any of that fun stuff. But that is the inside of the car. I don't think I missed anything. Everything was pretty much covered. Front to rear. One quick thing to note. If you are new here, the car is bagged, but it's just not aired out. Because if I air out on these wheels, it pulls my fenders, and I don't like that. And bacon fenders are terrible, so don't ever do that to your car. All right, let's move on to the wicked fast, the almighty 2-point amazingly wicked fast that this is right here. I am totally kidding. But the 2.0 is a great motor that will run forever if you take care of it. Alright, so let's go over all things that is this 2.0. I was gonna clean it up like this. I was gonna wipe it off, make it look all nice and fancy, but I don't really care. This thing gets driven every single day. It's gonna be dirty. It's a driven car. Like, it's literally a driven show car. Every single day it goes about 45 miles a day, which is a lot for this car. So let's go over all the things that are this very, very dirty engine bay that I really should do some more stuff with. Eventually I might, but we'll see. Normal battery. I'm missing some stuff over here. The not power steering, the windshield washer fluid little box setup is gone, so it's a little bit cleaned up over here because I don't have windshield washers anymore. That's gone. Most of this is just OEM stuff. The whole top end, I'll tell you a little story. I got this car and the guys did the timing belt and water pump and all that fun stuff was done. The timing belt shredded, like every tooth shredded completely off the timing belt. Maybe almost a month later, had to rebuild the entire top end. So the entire top end is very fresh. It's not at the 245,000 miles like the rest of the stuff is. There's a new, I put a new clutch in maybe 4 or so years ago. I've had no problems with stage 2 clutch. The car is not that powerful, but I put a better clutch in the car so it just lasts longer. It grabs just fine. It's not hard to drive on. Other little things, there is a Canon air filter little inside there. I like the look of the OEM intake. There is this little like turbo fan thing. When I first got this car, I bought it because it said it added 15 horsepower. Don't judge me, we all done stupid stuff, and that was back when I was first learning about cars. Like, oh, 15 horsepower, let's do it. For like 30 bucks, awesome. So that's inside there. I never pulled it out. I don't know if it's actually ever done anything. Probably doesn't do anything at all, but it's in there still. Got some stickers here. Again, when I first got my car, I had stickers, so I started throwing stuff on. But actually, I did have Flowmaster exhaust, and I do have Canon, but I don't have either of these two. I just had stickers, and they went on the car because it was cool. The intake manifold here painted gloss black. I also painted the valve, the cover of the top piece here, and the running rails are gold along with the bolts here. Just to kind of change the look of the inside. My heater core went out a long time ago, and I just bypassed it. It looks terrible. I really need to make the hoses shorter and get it like way down here and not like that. But it is what it is. And for the most part, that's it. I mean, you guys saw the video where I did the new spark plugs and wires, the new valve cover gasket, and that kind of stuff. There's really not a whole lot to this engine. It's pretty small, but like I said, the 2.0 is a great motor. If you take care of it, it'll take you forever. So it's an awesome motor. I do love it, but I can't wait till my BR6 is done. But I do enjoy this motor. It's been good to me. I've never been left anywhere. So the 2.0 ABA is a great motor. Alright, that's the end of this video. Sorry it took so long. This video actually took since Friday, I think, of last week till today's now Tuesday, mid-morning. This has been, I keep leaving or doing stuff, and then Sunday actually I'm getting like a very bad, like a mini version of the flu. So I've been sick and just down. I'm just starting to feel better. I got back from the doctor about 30 or so minutes ago, so I want to just knock this video out and finally just get it finished up so it can be done because it's been taking so long. But yeah, I've just been feeling like crap today, and I'll probably be out of work again tomorrow, but it's all good. Knock this video out. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that answers all of your questions about the car. If there's any other questions, leave them down below. If you see comments that you also have questions about, like that comment so I know which ones we want to see. I think we're just past 600 subscribers, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time. Later.